Josh Beckett starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Manuel Diaz. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. So 1-1. On a line, that's a base hit. And now the Marlins will have his terrific speed to contend with at first right out of the chute.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping in, Fernando Tatis. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. Diaz gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Now a spin and a throw back to second. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Bases are empty, one man out. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Floyd is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. And here's a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting San Diego Padres. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
So digging in now, Matt Antonelli having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Hit hard back up the middle. Backhanded. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash. You got no wheels.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
And the runner's breaking for third. Strike taken. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Ready with the 2-2. The runner's breaking for home. Scorched to third. And a base hit as that'll score the run from third, and the Padres will jump out to a 1-0 lead. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
Batting set, right fielder, Big Daddy David.
Stepping into the box, Big Daddy David is currently fourth in the National League RBI race with a chance to add to that total here. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Another 1-2 delivery. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Alou will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. Friars forced to settle for just the one. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Padres lead it 1-0. Andy Ashby will be the man on the mound for the Friars. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Now batting, number 24. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Mike, I'm looking at the guy that's hitting second. Wonder if he can turn it around a bit. He's just not seeing the ball very well. I'm looking at the stats, and he has 5 strikeouts in this series alone. They've executed a nice game plan against him, and he doesn't have any answers for it.
Digging in, Moses Alou, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. That's 3-1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, left fielder, Cliff Floyd.
Stepping in, Cliff Floyd. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Padres 1 and the Marlins nothing. So striding forward now, Tony Gwynn. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. A 1-1. Dribbled to the right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Stairs. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Pulled toward right center field. Ugla is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 8th, catcher, Benito Santiago.
Now at the plate, Benito Santiago. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Floyd will wait on it, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Gary Sheffield, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. To first. McGuire fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And fellas, the one thing I'm excited about today is watching this team flash the leather. Pickett and grin. In the National League, this team has the highest fielding percentage. That screams to their pitchers taking them to some nice steak dinners on the road.
So stepping in, Mike Lowell. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. A ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. Into the corner and slicing foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Batting 6th, second baseman.
Settling in now, Dan Ugla, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. 1-1. To short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Andy Ashby. 9-1-2 due up. The 1-1. Swinging a soft liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Into the box, Manuel Diaz popped him up. Mattingly is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Digging in, Fernando Tatis, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Drilled on the ground to short. One there, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
So coming to the plate, Matt Antonelli. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Alou waits on it. And that ends the inning. Padres leave one, but they lead it 1-0. Stepping up now, Ryan Riggins, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ground ball foul down the left side. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Mattingly.
Stepping in now, Don Mattingly. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And that's the second out.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Josh Beckett.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Josh Beckett. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. One and two, here it comes. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They still trail 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Mark McGuire. He reached on a single in his first try. So 1-1 home. Little chopper back his way. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Up next for the Padres, right fielder, Big Daddy David.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Big Daddy David. He flew out in his last at-bat. Down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. 3-2 pitch. And right into the shift. Official get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front. I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some left.
Standing in now, Tony Gwynn, and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Stairs. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Ready for another chance, Benito Santiago. The 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Grounded to third. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Ready now for the Marlins, number 24. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Popped him up. McGuire has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 18, Moses Alou.
Striding in, Moses Alou. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1-1. Misses down below the knees. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Fastball too high. Ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Up next from Miami, Cliff Floyd. Alou stands at first with 1 out. Oh, he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the missed pitch. Get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
In now, Gary Sheffield. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Marlins leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Riding in once again, Andy Ashby. He singled his last time up. The 1-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Sheffield sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
Second baseman, Manuel Diaz.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Manuel Diaz. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So stepping in, Fernando Tatis. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Grounded to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time. So nothing happening this time around. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 1 and the Marlins nothing. Stepping into the box, Mike Lowell. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The next 3-2. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Wynn going back on it. At the track. The wall. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 17 for him on the season. And with it, the Marlins are back even now at 1-1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Into the box now, Dan Uggla. Ground ball right into the shift. Tatis is there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Catcher, Ryan Riggins.
So striding in, Ryan Riggins comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last two guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Stepping in now, Don Mattingly. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Marlins able to knot things up on the solo home run. Through 5 innings, all even at 1 apiece. Digging in once again, Matt Antonelli. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Floyd has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Padres, first baseman, Mark McGwire.
Ready once again, Mark McGwire. 1 out, nobody on. Smoked on the ground left side. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 31, Big Daddy David.
Digging in and looking for more, Big Daddy David. The 2-1 home. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 39 on the season for him, and it gives the Padres a 2-1 lead.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Standing in now, Tony Gwynn. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. The Padres get 1 in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. Through 5.5, it's now 2-1 Friars. Starlin Castro is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Starlin Castro.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Now batting, number 24.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 24. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, home run number 16 for him on the year, as the Marlins have rallied back to tie it at 2 apiece.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Into the box, Moses Alou. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Tatis ranges to his left. And there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 30, Floyd.
Standing in, Cliff Floyd. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th, but before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 54, Wei Yin Chen.
Digging in now for San Diego, Matt Stairs. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
In now, Benito Santiago. Hot shot on the ground to short. Reined in. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, pitcher, Andy Ashby.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Andy Ashby. A hit in 2 tries so far. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard to short. He's right there. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Padres down in order, and this game is still tied at 2-2. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Gary Sheffield, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. The 3-2 pitch. Line toward right center. David has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box now, Mike Lowell.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Lowell is retired, 2 down now.
The batter, number 9.
Ready for another shot now, Dan Uggla. Now the 2-1. Popped him up. Antonelli is under it. And that retires the side. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 2-2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Manuel Diaz. The 3-2 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. Lowell scoops it up on the first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Digging in, Fernando Tatis. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here now the 2-2. Offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Matt Antonelli. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here now the 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Hit on the ground to third. To his left, Lowell. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Riggins. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far. Standing in now, Don Mattingly.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Popped him up. Antonelli over to his right. And he brings it in on the warning track.
The pitcher number 54, Wei-Yin Chen.
Edgar Renteria will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 21, Edgar Renteria.
Hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. Score remains 2-2. Brad Ziegler will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Ziegler.
Digging in to try it again, Mark McGuire. Now the 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2. Dribbled up the line. On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th.
The right fielder number 31, Big Daddy David.
Digging in and looking for more, Big Daddy David.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Bouncer to the left side, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked.
Center fielder, Tony Gwynn.
In now, Tony Gwynn, a little bouncer. Hard hit ball to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
The batter.
Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Ready for another chance? Benito Santiago. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
The 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. David at third. Gwynn over at second. Stairs at first. 1 gone. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Drilled left side. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit over to third, but it's thrown away.
Dan, this had all the makings of going extra innings, but right there, not to drive in 2 for your team.
Yeah, Hero, that's a huge 2 RBI base hit here in the top of the 9th inning.
Kyle Barraclough enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 46, Kyle Barraclough.
Gary Templeton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Gary Templeton.
Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that'll build the lead up to 3 here in the top of the 9th.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box, Manuel Diaz. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Ready once again, Fernando Tatis, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and a couple of men left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Padres 5 and the Marlins 2. Trevor Hoffman, the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Trevor Hoffman.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, number 24. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here now the 2-2. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him. Riding in once again, Moses Alou, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit hard on the ground to second. Diaz from the outfield grass. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Left Floyd.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cliff Floyd, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Miami down to their last strike. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
5-2 the final today. The Friars came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Andy Ashby earned his 9th win of the year, striking out 12 in the process. Trevor Hoffman wraps it up for the save, his 17th on the year. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.